What is up, my friends, and welcome to another video on the new patch. I received some secret intel that ghosts are apparently kind of busted in the new patch. And as a proxy ghost connoisseur, of course, massive proxy ghost fan, just like you guys are probably, I just had to try it out. Now, I think there's multiple versions I want to do today. I first of all want to see if the ghost is actually kind of busted, right? And I'm gonna do that by playing... not a normal build, that definitely not. Oh wait, I need to wait for one more SUV. I'm still not used to the automatic, or I'm still not on autopilot when it comes to the new economic timing. So, Proxy Ghost is 100% going to be on the menu, that is for sure. You guys don't have to worry about it. It's going to happen and it's going to be glorious. So what they changed is a couple things. First of all, ghosts were nerfed in terms of health and supply. So minus 25 health and plus 1 supply, which is a 50% supply increase, which is very significant. At the same time, Ghost Snipe can now no longer be cancelled, which is actually mostly a big deal for Proxy Ghost, I think, funnily enough. The reason why I say that is because I think Snipe actually definitely got weaker when it comes to regular purpose in game. Because normally what you would do is... you pretty much in TVZ is the only place it happens. You just sit behind a wall and you mass snipe. Now a full energy ghost has 2 snipes instead of 4. So the fact that, and the supply, you know, it also costs more supply. So I think someone did the math. I guess it's, let me do it real quick. If you have 30 supply of ghosts, then in the new patch you have 20 snipes. In the previous patch you would have 60, I believe. So there's a really big difference. Really big difference, right? So Snipe, for that purpose, definitely going to be a bit worse, which I think is great, because it's just not that fun to have, you know, the best strategy sit behind walls, right, for the most part. But for Proxy Ghost, it's actually better, because what happens a lot is Proxy Ghost, the way it works is you fly your barracks in here, build a ghost against Protoss. And they can have an adept. And beforehand, you could only snipe it if they're micro-sucked, basically. Because if they run away, you can snipe it. But if they attack the ghost, you can't, right? Because it canceled the snipe. Now you can't do that anymore. So I guess you always get the snipe off against an adept. And you also do double damage against a stalker. So even though you have 25% less health, that should be significantly better, I think. So, yeah, Proxy Ghost is going to be buffed, for sure, against Protoss. Now let's see if it's also better in, well, not a regular game once again, but just, you know, a little bit of a mid-game. Maybe it could be like 2-base Ghost or something. I'm just really curious to see how good the timings line up, how strong it is against gateway stuff, things like that, you know? Very curious about that. Now we got a fast Reaper on the way. We could do something like... that's gonna be a nice, easy probe kill for me. That's great. Stalker's already out. Okay. I am not 100% sure about these timings. It feels like a fast Stalker compared to what I had expected from the patch, but it's really hard to tell. Now, let's see. What would be a really fun strat to do? Maybe like a Marine tank all in with Ghost or something? I feel like it would be pretty epic. I think that'd be very nice. Now, let's see. What is he doing? Not a second gate yet, interestingly enough. Okay. Oh, yeah, just about the opponents on the PTR, by the way. It is literally impossible to know how good they are unless they have a recognizable name. The reason for that is because it's basically a new ladder. So most people play a couple games and then they dip, right? So you could run into a Platinum that's a pro player. In fact, I am Platinum League. Or you could run into a Gold player that's actually Gold. Like, it's kind of hard to know. This guy was Master, so at the very least, he's pretty good. And he also has a bunch of games played already. What do I get here? I'm expecting just Gateway style still. Okay, he was paying attention there, so let's not give that Reaper up too easily. Now, when can I afford the Ghost? That is the question. I would also really enjoy playing Mass Ghost, to be honest. And you guys know me, so that is not unlikely. Let's see where we end up first, okay? Let's see where we end up. I'm very curious about this build. 2-base Ghost with tanks sounds pretty nice. I think I'll make the Ghost Academy already, actually. There we go. Now, this is not a build I would recommend you guys copy. It's really just a very crappy, you know, experimental build order. By the way, new animations here. You guys see that? Might lose this because I was showing it. Barely. Not, I hope. No, okay. New animations on certain buildings, like Twilight Councils, Evolution Chambers. There were a couple more, I think. I don't remember all of them, but you can now more clearly see if they're upgrading. Which 2015 uThermal would have enjoyed, because I once lost the game in a tournament because... offline tournament as well in Cologne, I remember it, because I thought the Twilight was researching, but it wasn't, and it was Dark Templars, and then I died. So, 11 years ago, I would be very excited about this, let's just put it that way. An eBay over here. Okay, so he wants to take another base. I have a ghost on the way already. Now, this is really cool because the ghosts are going to be much stronger at actually fighting. So normally the way to look at the ghost in PvP is that its spells are insanely useful. Insanely useful, okay? EMP just, it counters the entire Protoss army, basically. But the fighting is really weak, okay? It's good against Zealots. It's terrible against everything else. Like, absolutely terrible. So now that is going to change. Now notice how he's using... Wait, I saw... Okay, that is maybe... Is that the same animation? That looks like a bit of a bug. Do you guys see that? It looked like I saw the Twilight animation here. I'm not sure if that is intended. Let's maybe check the replay later or something. And if it's a bug, I'll report it to whoever I can. I'm not really very much in the on the council or whatever's going on with the patches, but that looked a little sketchy for sure. Okay, so we got a couple ghosts. Ideally, I get a couple more, right? Now, it probably has blink. Can we juke him? Oh my god, that was close to being an amazing juke. Okay, I say we go for an initial timing attack like this. Then I start building mass ghosts. I think it's actually a pretty nice idea. Let's do that. I'll bring a couple of boys. Third command center, I think, would be nice as well. Wait, did they change something with nukes? I don't think they did, right? I played on a custom balance mod at some point, which was very cool, but I think that's the one where they changed nukes, but not here. Actually, I could... I kind of want tanks, though. Let's add a third barracks. Okay, here we go. EMP. Oh, that is a fat one, though. Look at that. They enhanced that animation, I think, right? Looked like. Okay, there we go. I mean, this army actually looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. Tell me this doesn't look pretty sick. I think it does, so we're going to be able to siege here. I'm not quite sure if I want to make bunkers here. I kind of feel like this position is cooked anyway. So what we're going to do is just chill at home. What is this? Oh, it's combat shield. It's kind of a nice idea that I had, actually. Okay, do I go further? It's very possible that he's doing something with the new warp gate, right? That he was delaying it for a little bit. Let's see, there's a laser giraffe out there. Do not want to mess with laser giraffes, that is for sure. Though if he lets me, I can actually get closer for sure. And I can use the non-cancelable snipe as well. Maybe an EMP would be great, though. Let's see. Oh, actually, my tank pushed our units closer together. That's so sick, actually. My tank pushed the units closer together. Okay, so we're going to go for Mass Ghost. Now, I'm going to try to land this already, make a PF. That is, ooh, that's a nice disruptor shot, but keep in mind we are containing him right now. So I'm actually okay with that. Are Stalkers still outside of my base? That's a really good question. EMPs are ready to land. Oh, I wish I could see that, but we're not actually going to, unfortunately. Okay, let's get the upgrades for that. That is the wrong base that I'm sending my stuff to. He's trying to make it send it to my units. I don't think he realized that I rebuilt those bunkers over there. Okay, now we make Mass Ghost. Colossi are going to be extremely good against Ghost, by the way. Colossi are going to be nuts. Because Ghosts are light and they are low HP now. So the Colossi would destroy them. So that's something to keep in mind. We're going to need these gases over here. Bunker is now finished, which is great. Don't kill the SCV, please. Thank you very much. Now, I didn't actually get to see if he rebuilt that. So that could be a problem for later. Let's get in the armory for further upgrades. Went in now. EMP is going to do a great job at damaging his stuff. He's going to lose pretty much all of the Stalkers. Actually... Oh, okay, that would have been a very nice grasp. How do I position my stuff? I think we're actually kind of chilling. I really, like, the Colossi are just, they terrify me, because I just know that they're going to be annihilating my Ghost, okay? Absolutely crushing. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sit here, like this. Get Cloak as well, probably, would be a nice idea. And then we're going to make Mass Ghost. And then I guess the next part is that we play Vikings, because if Ghost theoretically counter everything... that is not a Colossus. That's not entirely true, by the way, because somehow I think Adepts might actually be good as well, because they kill light stuff, right, with glaives. Colossi Disruptor. Those are the main units that are going to counter me. If it's not for those, then I think Ghost can kill pretty much everything, so I just need to make sure that I get the Vikings out, basically. I think that sounds about right. Do I get upgrades or another command center? Or I think I should get the starports first, actually. Let's do that. Okay, 2 starport Viking. This is gonna be if I can make this happen, it'll be the coolest playstyle ever, by the way. Wait, did they change the Ghost move speed, by the way? See, is it? No, it's still pretty fast, right? It's still pretty fast, I think so, yeah. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Gonna send this out so I can do this. So if he decides to attack, he's gonna get cooked. That is basically the idea. Now, he might have actually... Did I see him run back? I think I saw him run back there. Wait, why is it not? There we go. Okay, get another command center up here as well. And we are indeed going to end up playing Mass Ghost, of course. Who would have seen it coming from me, guys? Who would have seen it coming from me? I think I had you guys fooled. You guys probably thought for a second that I was going to do something reasonable, but no. Tank push into Mass Ghost, and now we're going to play pure Ghost Viking. I think I'm actually going to prioritize the Vikings over... Oh, he's making mass disruptors. I'm not happy to see that, though, I'll be honest. Like, I think the Colossi should theoretically be worse for me, but I feel like I can out-micro them with my composition, you know? But otherwise, it's going to be tough. Now, obviously, if we play Ghost, we are going to have to make nukes as well. So let's go for 2 Ghost Academies over here. This dude's kind of... Okay, he didn't have that. That's really good news. So now we know he didn't have it all the time. He just took some time to rebuild the base, rather. So if these Ghosts really beat Stalkers now, and Immortals and stuff, then I think we might actually have a sick composition on our hands over here. Okay, that is a... Oh, that could be a scary thing. I see an Observer over here. I need to be very careful for Disruptors. I'm not playing on the EU server, so I don't have... exactly. So I don't have enormous ping, but it's something to keep in mind. Okay. Oh, don't want to go a little bit close. A little bit too close, actually. That would probably an accident. Okay, there we go. Don't see any hidden stuff. That's a good time for me to get a double nuke. Dude, if this Ghost Viking stuff works, I'm going to be so excited. I'm actually going to be so excited. I mean, if you think about it, the Ghost is a really expensive unit, right? Like, if it can beat Stalkers, it's... Still probably not the craziest thing ever, because they're way more expensive than Stalkers, but it's God, this is exciting stuff. I'm so happy getting a patch, guys. I'm just so freaking happy. I care, but I care more about the fact that we are getting a big patch than what's in it, you know? I just wanted something daring all this time, basically. That's really about it. Now we get some planetaries here on the outside, like a certified Bronze Leaguer, of course. We're gonna send Ghost to each corner. Definitely have a pretty strong opponent here, by the way. Like I mentioned, couldn't quite tell how good he was, but he's definitely at least quite decent. Did I get my 2-2? I did get my 2-2. Do I need air upgrades? I think I probably do. Could also use a couple medevacs, actually. Okay, so he's making more Colossus. This is probably kind of a crazy thing to do. Okay, so we're going to have a double nuke over here. Those are cannons, very likely, right? Or, I mean, it could be batteries, I guess, but basically the same thing. Gotta be careful with those. But cannons do the tech, so that makes it... Actually, I could nuke the fourth base from the back instead of the front. That could be... Ooh. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Okay, so we're gonna nuke this, and we're gonna nuke this at the same time. There we go. And now maybe... I really want to move forward. I don't know if I'm ready, but I really want to move forward. Okay, let's see. Actually, I could probably... Oh, that is gonna be painful for him. Look at that. Oh my god, he got cooked by the nukes. Wait, why was that... Did that prism have a different color? Did I just see that? Wait, one of my nukes got cancelled. Wait, he actually got completely owned by the nukes, by the way, guys. Like, he wasn't paying attention at all because of that. That is so sick. Alright, now we can't saturate this base over here. I'm pretty much maxed. Also, if there's no oracles, what you can do is snipe the observer, right? That's actually a pretty decent play as well. Okay, so we're gonna do that over there. Get a couple more CCs out if I can. Oh. Is there... I don't have a scan right now. That is such an annoying problem. Oh, I see it right there. Can I EMP it? Yep, we got it. There we go. Beautiful. And now he's going to have to send some disruptor shots, but he barely knows where the ghosts are. Okay, I think I might have gone a little overboard with the Vikings, I'll be honest, guys. I think maybe you could argue that I made a couple too many. I would accept that argument, okay? You could argue that I made a couple too... God, I thought he was gonna have like 6 Colossus that he would have Mass Ghost. Shows up with 3. They die at the start of the fight, so he gets supply. I think it's time for some more Ghost here as well. So the Ghosts, they do die relatively fast, right? With the 25 less HP. So in that sense, they're a little worse. So I think you really want to play the sneaky game for the most part. That's what you want to do. See a pylon out here. Pylons can now warp in fast, by the way. I should actually get servos upgrade as well. I think that would be smart. Let's send you over here. There's a zealot on that, which is a little bit unpleasant, to say the least. Oh, that is quite rough. Let's see. Does he have detection here? I don't see it, actually. I can actually land these, I think. Look at this. Look at this freaking crazy fight. He's trying to shoot my ghost, but he can't find him. That is so hilarious, actually. He's trying to shoot my ghost, but he couldn't find him. Yeah, I mean, it's an annoying composition to play against, right? Yeah, let's back up here a little bit. I think we're actually going to make some Liberators now. One of my hotkeys got cooked for some reason. Hopefully that's not a patch bug. I think it's... Actually, wait. My hotkeys are a little bit messed up. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, but don't feel entirely right. Let's make a mental note of that. Yeah, he probably recalled an observer, but I'm just going to try again anyway. Like, you never know. Okay. Okay, oh yeah, the observer's right here. I could technically kill it, but then I would run out of energy anyway. I think it was fine to kind of wait and hope that he would mess up, basically. Could probably waste a couple of these units. It wouldn't be the craziest idea ever. Fusion core is on the way now. I sent a ghost to the bottom right side, I believe. Yes, I did. That is great. Okay. Is he on the right side yet? Or left side, sorry. He's not here yet. Probably use my ghost to clean this up, I guess. I gotta be a little careful with my ghost movement now. Because his army is pretty significant, right? And ghost, I do not have the cover right now. Oh, let me click those on the tanks. The CG's over here. Ghost can just nuke this, I guess. That'd be a decent idea. He has to be really careful for the Liberators. The Liberators are gonna hurt like crazy. Oh, now I really need my attack upgrades, by the way. Attack upgrade number 2 is absolutely crucial for Liberators. Now we got a nuking ghost over here. I do have mad nukes building as well. Let's get a nuke going on there. I really need to make sure that I have scans at all times. It's vital. Actually vital. If I don't have scans at all times, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble at some point. Good spot by him, by the way. Oh, he does lose the cannon, which is great for me. Maybe now I can actually move forward. Okay, we're going to move forward over here. I think we can drop a little nuke, if I have it at least. Okay. I see. Is that he has mass observers. Oh, he made it for, how dare he? He made an oracle. Still a pretty nasty good fight, though. Look at that. That is actually a pretty disgusting fight. Oh, he killed his own zealots. Again? Yeah, again. God, I feel like the most... Oh, why are you alive? Oopsie. I feel like the most annoying guy. I'm having too much fun here. I feel like my opponent's hella annoyed by what I'm doing, because it's just like... He keeps trying to fight, and then I kill like 5 observers. He even had to make a Stargate just for this. Now, I was missing 3-3 all this time, so that's something to keep in mind. Made another pylon over there. Could be... How many? So we still have 110. Yeah, that's a bit much for this playstyle. With mech, it's okay. With this, it's a little much, actually. So let's... I mean, I have such nicely saturated bases. I don't want to give any of them up, and that's annoying. Poor me. that's a... What do you call it? A first world problem, if I've ever heard one. Okay. More nukes would be great. 2 nukes at once, honestly, kind of essential. And this base obviously gonna die, right? We already knew that. It's no biggie whatsoever. Am I out of lips? Oh, good splitties there. Okay, that could have been a lot worse for sure. Maybe I'll just nuke over here. And then I nuke over here at the same time. Is he still around? He is still around. I'll just retake this base right away. Of course. Okay. He seems to kind of want to fight here, but I don't know if he actually does. It's going to be a nice nuke here for sure. Because it's going to... Oh, actually, I hit him. Oh, and that one hit as well. Hell yeah, that is beautiful. Sadly for me, he did have another one ready. Now we nuke that base from the back. I think that's the correct idea. I do think, yeah, +2 finished. That is the most important upgrade. If you don't know why, by the way, it's because with +2 attack, your Liberators 2-shot Stalkers instead of 3. So that's obviously a gargantuan deal. And that also means that... I don't think you want to fight that, man. Ghosts are going to be pretty powerful here, just saying... Oh, need to make sure I don't click them forward by accident, of course. There we go. It's a really nice fight here so far, I have to say. Just going to keep microing them back. Oh, we got every single disruptor? Okay. I like what I'm seeing here. Now, he is rich. Let's keep that in mind. He is rich. So we don't want to chase him right away. We're pretty much just winning economically right now. Like, I know it seems like a stressful game, but we're honestly chilling. I just need to make sure to not lose all of my stuff for free, basically. I'm going to make a planetary here, kind of as reassurance. If I ever do mess it up brutally, then... Did I send a ghost? Oh, yeah, there he is. If I ever do mess up brutally, then we have that planetary to fall back to. I guess I might as well keep these in the air for now. We're going to do another double nuke, which is the best strategy that you can possibly do with Ghost. Let's see, did he rebuild cannons over here? He did, but not in time. So I'm going to be able to nuke straight on top of that. And then we're going to move out again. Get that one, get that one. He did find this one, but it's maybe a little too late. It's very close. Oh my goodness, that was so freaking close. You guys saw that? That was kind of disgusting. Okay, now we siege this with the Liberators, and he does really not want to fight this. Oh, he didn't look. He was focused on the other side. Look at that, beautiful. What a freaking engagement there. That is awesome. And he's making mass Tempest, guys, but once again, these ghosts are pretty powerful now. These ghosts are really quite powerful here. So he's not going to be super happy taking this fight, I'm sure. Yeah, I can actually siege these here. That would be great. There we go. Maybe even use a couple more starports, perhaps. Just make sure that I don't get Novat from downtown. Hey, sometimes they have weird colors, right? You guys notice that? Sometimes they have weird colors. Now, this goes to extra damage, so you can very comfortably take out Disruptors as well. A couple EMPs there. Oh, the damage is crazy, actually! Ghost can now counter disruptors. Can you guys believe it? GG is called. Oh my goodness. Look at the bank left. 191 against 71 supply. Okay, this... I feel like from this game, I can already tell like all the interactions with Ghost, okay? So Ghosts are now worse against Colossi. They are actually better against Disruptors, because even though they... Did they die in one shot before? I don't think they died in one shot anymore. So now they die on one shot again, but Ghost can now actually kill the Disruptor. So before, what would happen is if there's a Disruptor here and I have Ghost here, if you shoot Sonova, you have to run away or pick up in Medivacs. Just hope you're fast enough, right? But now with the double damage, you can actually kill the Disruptors with the Ghost. So Ghosts are worse against Colossus. They are better against Disruptors. They're also worse against Zealots because nothing actually really helped them. They have one more range, but Zealots close the distance. So I did notice them dying faster to Zealots. They are way better against Stalkers, and this composition actually seems pretty nasty. Now, the way I played it, you shouldn't really be able to get there this quickly, okay? This really wasn't the most efficient build, but if you get to the late game and you get to play an army of Ghost plus 6 to 8 Liberators with +2 attack, only making Vikings if you need it, your army is going to be freaking inhuman. Now, that was it for the macro game. Now, let's do some cheeses. Okay, game number 2 is against a Barcode Protoss, and we got the perfect map for the Proxy Ghost, guys. The perfect map, and the reason I know is because I've done it here before, and there's a big main base on this map. Now, I've mentioned in the previous game why Proxy Ghost is good. There is one potential strong downside, and that is that the eco early on is very slow. And I think that makes it better for some cheeses. I'm still doing the SUV thing. Makes it better for some cheeses and worse for others. And I think Proxy Ghost, specifically when it comes to the build order, the flow, the economy, I think Proxy Ghost is one of the ones that is negatively affected. The reason why is, once again, your eco is slow. What does that mean? Is that a cheese where you have to build a lot of different buildings with tech, I think it's... your follow-up is probably terrible. That's what I'm trying to say. I think a Proxy Reaper would honestly be really good in this patch, because it takes a long time for the opponent to get, let's say, Stalker or a Queen, most likely, right? Even factory units, probably. But if you go for a Proxy Ghost, I think it just takes a little while too long. I'm going to play Gas first here, because otherwise I really feel like it would be a little bit too tough to make it work. Might have to skip some things that I don't want to skip and stuff. So it's a slightly delayed version. The next game, if we get another Protoss, we can do the fastest version possible. But for now, this is the one I wanted to try out. Because I also want to get like an orbital and stuff, you know? Like if you look at the money I have, let's say the barracks was almost done, and then I have to start Ghost Academy and orbital and second gas. I think there's absolutely no way you can afford it. So I'm also going to delay this gas a bit, but not too much, right? I think I need to get it now, because there's still... It's a Ghost Academy plus a Ghost plus a Tech Lab, which is 200 gas that I need, pretty much. And I feel like it should be okay. Now, he did scout me pretty early. At least it feels early. I don't know if it is actually early on the new patch with 8 worker start, but it feels early. So I guess we'll see. Ghosts are now 3 supply. Let's keep that in mind. So I'm not... Oh, right, I remember. On this map... Oh, this is going to get spicy. Oh, I love this. Okay, this is gonna go good. What's going to happen is he's going to try to run a Zealot into my base, most likely. And I am going to be clicking building a Ghost, rather. I was going to say clicking a Ghost in his base, but building it in his base. Now, he sees... Well, whatever. We're just going to have to land. Does he have the gas? He does have the gas. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, guys. We're going to go for it. I don't give a fork. It's actually not the best pylon, by the way, because I can block it off, which is nice. Okay, so he sees that I'm building this in his base. At this point, he should really realize that it's Ghost, I think. I mean, Oh, he's going to... that sucks for me. I was going to say, I want him to send the Zealot across anyway. Even if I lose SCVs, I think I can actually kill him with that. Now, killing the Tech Lab is a bit of an annoying thing. Okay, so let's see how this works out. Does the Ghost still spawn with Snipe? I'm really not quite sure about it. Made a battery at the front too, which is quite funny. Can I repair this? I kind of want to repair this, actually. I'm not going to be able to. No, okay, so one Ghost is going to be just it, I think. Yeah, it's just going to be one Ghost. And oh, he actually even his second Zealot. This guy crazy. Okay, let's see. So now we can cancel, or we can just kill that for free. And now, let's see. It's just a little bit too strong. I think maybe I misremembered that this map was the best. Wait. Oh, I thought... 1 HP? It lives on 1 HP! I thought it was... Okay, interesting. Now, I'm going to make another Ghost here. I'm obviously not going to give up yet on this. Okay, so he's trying to stay in the corner. We actually got a pretty nasty surround here. Let's see if I can save my SCVs. Mostly... Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have to YOLO it, I think, because otherwise it's gonna do too much damage. Alright, so now keep in mind he is on one base as well, so this is a bit of a crazy game. Gonna get one more ghost out here. Getting Cloak here would have been an option, by the way. Instead of the factory, getting Cloak would have been an option. So let's keep that in mind as well for the future. Now, I made 3 Stalkers already. Yeah, I do have to say the Stalkers really are very fast now. Okay, I'm not 100% sure anymore, guys, that the Proxy Ghost is so good. I think the build might actually just not work out well enough. I think it's very possible. Let's see, we're going to be able to kill at least 3 probes. No, just 2. Okay. Now, I don't know how much he exactly has behind this. He's probably going to go kill my Ghost Academy, I guess. I'm building a tank now. I'm just going to wall with this. Now, the reason why I'm not leaving, you guys might look at this as a disaster because you see my base doesn't have that much. Keep in mind, his economy also is way slower, right, in the 8-worker patch. So I am honestly not quite sure what the state is. I'm going to try to do a follow-up all-in with tanks and banshees. And I guess we're just going to see how good it feels. I could make a barracks as well, maybe. I think it's not actually a crazy idea. Wait, what if I make 1 ghost? Wouldn't that be sick? What I'm expecting him to do exactly is just kind of wait out there. I'm going to be ready to make an engineering bay if I have to. He does have mad stalkers. There we go. That's a nice block. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty decent for me, probably. Okay, got 1 more hit off. That is great. Yeah, I mean, he's going to lose all of these stalkers. And it's not... Oh, actually, he's going to go out. That was my bad. I could have microed that better for sure. Probably still going to lose 2, I think. 1... No. Oh, I did actually kill 2. Yeah, okay, nice. Glad I wasn't lying to you guys. Yeah, it really depends on how fast he took his Nexus and stuff. Because I do still have a decent all-in. I lost SCVs, which is not important for the economy. But it is important for the SCV pull that I'm going to do, right? Because I am going to pull my SCVs. Okay, so the Banshee is going to go around. And then I can probably hit with 3 tanks, maybe? I think 3 tanks sounds alright. 3 tanks is a magic number, by the way. That's how you can deal with batteries. Okay. Can I still get my ghost out? The answer is probably 1 marine and then ghost, maybe? I think that sounds about right. Oh, he's actually all-inning me back? Oh, that is not what I expected, honestly. Okay. Oh, slightly too late on the SCV pull there. Oh, big error. Not gonna lie. Big error. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't really expect him to go that viciously, but now let's see how well my Banshee is gonna do. If I was in a perfect position there, I think we would have held this quite nicely. He's going to warp in more, but he's also kind of in a compromised position over here. I have another tank showing up, guys. And I also still have mules. Here we go, Banshee tank. He doesn't have warpins at home right now. He's losing most of the stalkers over here, which is great news. Let's see. When is the warpin? He's waiting for it. I don't know when it is. There's 1 stalker warped in. Oh, he has an immortal. Oh, crap. I should kill that with my Banshee then. Yeah, Banshee goes there. Okay, this one, I'm going to click this all the way around. Keep in mind, I do have to kill him, right? There's no macroing out of this one. Okay, I think he's 1 stalker, right? I think it's actually exactly 1 stalker. Banshee's about to go back in. Tank is probably going to die to this immortal. GG has to be called. And let's see. Okay, wait, it was actually very close. Huh. Well played by him, first of all. But This looks much better than I wasn't even sure if he had a Nexus. And this looks so much better than I thought it was. Wait a second, guys. Okay, so this build definitely doesn't work because it's too slow. Like, I'm not talking about Proxy Ghost in general, but gas first, 1 extra SCV. It feels good economically, but it's just too slow. You just don't have enough stuff in his base in time. Yeah, you see what I mean, guys? Like, it feels horrible because my base looks so barren, but he also only has 18 probes. So here I tried to fight. I was just curious how the fighting was going to be. Instead, what I do is I go here, I EMP. This ghost would probably kill 4 workers or so. And then it's 19 against 15. I think even when this build didn't feel optimal, we might have still been ahead. Let's look quickly at the game. This is going to kill 2 more, blah, blah, blah. Not that big of a deal, right? It's going to kill 2 more probes, I think. Maybe 3? I think it's 2. It's 20 against 20 workers. In my opinion, he should have had 4 less workers and 1 more zealot, if I play this correctly. So then, I'm already building my starport. I already have a Ghost Academy, of course, which I can use later, which this game didn't happen because he actually attacked me first in the counterattack. I already had my starport halfway, factory tech lab already done. He would have had 16 workers, which means either he doesn't mine gas or he has 10 workers on minerals, which is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I think even in this, which feels like the worst case scenario, it still could have worked. So first, I wasn't feeling hopeful for this one, but it actually looks pretty decent. Okay, I want to try this one more time. Hopefully we can find another Protoss and do a faster version. Okay, we got another Protoss. Perfect. Now, I thought I remembered this to be the perfect map for the Ghost Rush, but I think I misremembered because it seems pretty easy for him to spot me, actually. For some reason, this in my head was bigger. So what I think I remembered is a game where I proxied it and he barely didn't see it because he didn't wall this off and only had a gas. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, they're very likely to wall off the Reaper Cliff, and that makes it a lot more difficult. I also really want to try doing proxy ghost, or not proxy ghost, but ghost drop against Terran, because ghosts can kill cyclones now. And siege tanks, I guess, if they're not sieged. So that sounds extremely epic. Let's see if I still have juice after this game. It is about lunchtime for me, recording a little later than usual. So let's see if the energy keeps flowing. For now, I'm having a fantastic time. Even though last game was a loss, it's just a pleasure. I'm so happy doing stupid builds. I'm being enabled by the balance guy right now. It's lovely. Okay, so now we're gonna do a 13 racks, 13 gas. Last game was 13 gas, 15 racks, I think. And this is pretty close to the Reaper wall. I think we actually have to skip the first worker after the barracks here. Like the last game, like I said, the build is not gonna flow well. Now it might even flow worse, but I think the speed is just too important. I need to know if the speed can work. It's possible that with the new economy and Chrono Boost, the Protoss Gateway units are actually too fast for the proxy Ghost all-in. And that would be devastating because, I mean, I would still do other Ghost cheeses. And I would still do it anyway, even if it's not that good. But I would love for it to be just super strong, you know? That would just actually be the greatest. Okay, so I'm going to go 2 gas as well. Yeah, I mean, let's just hope that he didn't wall this off. If he did, he's gonna see it, but it's whatever. We just kind of have to let him. Now, this is what I was talking about, by the way. No money for the orbital, as you can see, because we have to make a Ghost Academy, and then we have to fly in and make the tech lab as well. Though it is a kind of a nice solution to actually just keep making SCVs before the orbital. I really don't mind that. Now, we do have a nice position here. I didn't see a building over there. I think, if I remember correctly, the gas barely does not see that tech lab. I think it has to be a pylon over here. It's going to put in workers. It's kind of a crazy thing to do, to be honest. I'm not sure if I mind that. I mean, I'm still going to be able to make a ghost, I hope. It's going to be quite close, actually, looking at it. Yeah, look. Oh, yeah, he did build his buildings over here, like I said. Yeah, it's tough. I think this map might actually not be as good as I remember, because pylon over here or the wall-off scouts it, and they should always build their buildings like that. So now he is going for an expansion. Hey, what if I pull my boys with this? Let's see. I want to see if he has a battery. If he doesn't have a battery, I think I can actually go and kill the Stalker as well. Okay. Oh, this is... Wait, this guy's crazy, no? This guy actually a little bit crazy. Hey, there we go. Look at the damage on that ghost. It's actually so strong. This guy scouted it instantly as well. Let's get a factory over here. Okay. This ghost should live. I think it's good to buy time with this for sure. Making another one. He cancelled the Nexus, by the way. He cancelled the Nexus for this. And now I'm just getting another tech lab. He is chrono boosting. Actually, I can EMP those. Oh, that's a hard decision. I could either run past EMP the probes, kill those, or I could EMP those and hope... He did use a chrono boost, actually. Because he used that chrono boost, I think we have to go for the EMP on the batteries. If he didn't use it, he can recharge the batteries, and that would be the waste of my EMP, right? But wait, he moved. This guy's actually insane. Why did he move out here? You're crazy, man. This guy actually crazy. Okay, let's see. Does he have energy? No energy on that, so we're just gonna go for fat EMP. And now we're gonna be targeting the probes. Obviously, the easiest ones to kill are gonna be the best targets. Gonna kill 4 probes, I think. Yeah, should be 4. Maybe 1 more hit. There we go. And now I'm gonna go for a similar follow-up. This ghost is questionable to let finish. I'm actually gonna let it finish. The reason why is because his economy sucks. So even if I can kill 2 more... Wait, I could EMP all of this. Okay, we have to see. This is for science, guys. Can I kill a Stalker in 1v2? Barely not. Okay, that was not smart. I legitimately did that because I needed to know. That was not... The right idea was just to go here, EMP the probes, and kill 2 or 3 more. That was the play. But I saw everything next to each other just to see if how strong the ghost was actually going to be. It's pretty impressive, actually, but not quite strong enough there. Now, I could do something absolutely bonkers insane. I could launch a... Is that too much, guys? Is that too much? Does the battery see my tech? I can launch a mule here to repair this right now. Do I have enough gas? I think I do. Oh god, am I crazy enough for this? Actually, what I can do is I can wait for the last moment. I can start building the ghost. Okay, yeah, it's good. Okay, it's actually a smart way to go about it, I think. I was waiting until I built the ghost, and it really until the barracks was like 30 HP, and then I would have dropped the mule. Okay, so a second gateway must have the nexus already as well. So if my calculations are correct, and with calculations I mean vibes, we should be in a pretty strong position right now. Killed a lot of probes. Killed 1 stalker. I did lose the first ghost a bit, unfortunately, because I really didn't think he was going to get out on the map, to be honest, but that's okay. Now what we're going to do as a follow-up is just build more ghosts, really. I guess we'll see. Now, I do have to admit, even though the ghost is stronger, the timing seems to be worse. So it's a big trade-off. I think this build, it really... I mean, it was already the case, but it's still the best on the maps where you're just very unlikely to get scouted. Now we know that on this map you do get scouted, pretty much for sure. So that is unfortunate. He sent some... Oh, wait. I think his stalkers are out on the map, actually. Can I kill this under the battery? This is a little bit crazy by me. Oh, he F2'd the thing back. That's nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the cooldown locked-on is a little bit longer now. Oh, wait, it locked on a freaking fake Phoenix, man. That is messed up, actually. Okay. This guy must feel so robbed right now. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but I know he was on the map somewhere. I did forget to make units for a while because I was having too much fun. That's my bad. That's my bad, guys. Sorry. I think is he looking for a proxy factory right now? I think he might be, actually. It looked like he went this way because he didn't expect the Banshees to come from there. Okay, now these 2 Banshees should do an absolute number on him. I didn't see a robo. I mean, it could have been over here. Not usually where you would build your robo. Now, my defense at home is poor, so if he attacks me, we are going to be taking some damage, but I don't think it should be that bad. See his tank over here. Could be DTs as well, right? DTs are pretty scary, not going to lie. Now, the Banshees are going to go in. I'm not dropping mules for that reason, by the way. Oh, it's actually, it's not a hotkey bug from game number 1. It's my keyboard that's lagging a little bit. I noticed it just now. I pressed my... what's it called? I pressed my hotkey button and it joined up later. Okay, so he was going to go for 4-gate blink, basically. He actually made 2... I think he forgot he built a robo. I think that's what happened. He built this one, then he built another. There's no reason to build this one, I think. So he must have... He probably forgot about this one, but it was too late anyway. So, okay, let's go back and recap quickly. Once again, scouted instantly, as fast as possible, reacted properly as well. A battery here could have been nice, but actually not necessary, by the way, because what happens when you build a battery in the mineral line, by the way, if you guys are curious, is then you can EMP the battery and the probes at the same time, so then they really get cooked, okay? So batteries out here is actually the best option. He could have not stacked them, but I don't know how much it would have mattered, to be honest. It's still 2 batteries. So let's look at this now. Let's say, yeah, it's 19 against 22 workers, and in this case, pretty similar situation. Starport is... halfway, this is finished, and this I'm actually gonna have a follow-up with. This ghost, by the way, it can very easily be cancelled and just make a CC. It's probably the right thing to do. Here, I just wanted to test this out. This was dumb, okay? I'll admit it, that was dumb. What I should have done is just go here, EMP, kill 2 or 3 more pros, depending on how fast he runs away, and then we would have been 22 workers against 18. CC is about to drop, and it would be a very good situation. Now, it is, once again, it's questionable. Keep in mind, these 2 were executed while scouted instantly. Normally, these builds are reserved. I just misremembered the map at the start, it's my bad. Normally, these builds are reserved for maps that have an enormous main base, so you can just fly in no matter what, and it only gets scouted if they scout for it. On this map, and on most maps, by the way, it gets scouted because they wall off the Reaper Cliff. Like, a lot of maps have really small space over here, so you would have to land it here. If they wall the Reaper Cliff, it gets scouted. This is actually even worse somehow, so I don't know why I misremembered it so bad. Here, it also gets scouted if they just make their buildings over here, so it's like 90% of the time, basically. But even then, it still worked. And by the way, I know Master, he's almost a 6k Protoss on NA, so a very strong Protoss player, and we still made it happen. Now, I'm really not quite sure how good the proxy Ghost is, but the Ghost in general, really, really strong. I hope we're going to see some more Ghost builds. Ghost Hellion against Zerg is going to come back. Ghost Hellbat as well. Ghost Drop against Terran, very excited to try it out, but for now, we're going to keep this as a TVP episode. If you want to see more, which I'm sure you guys do, let me know. If you had a fantastic time today, give a video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I see you all for the next, maybe Ghost video. Adios.